Despite Russia being so powerful, how did the US develop so much influence in Russia's neighborhood, the Central Asian nations, and in the Caucasus region? Did the US do this through military might or economic power or something else? Okay, so first of all, let's go to the map and talk and take a look at what nations we are talking about. Give me a second. Okay, where is map? Map is here. Okay, so let's talk about Russia. Russia. So, what are the nations we're talking about? After the breakup of the USSR, you had all these Central Asian republics that became independent: Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, Azerbaijan, Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan. We also have Armenia that became independent, and Georgia. This is the Caucasus region we're talking about. And obviously, we have Ukraine became independent, Belarus, Latvia, Lithuania, Estonia, and so much more, right? I mean, that's about it. Not really so much more, but that's about it. So now the thing is, the US has developed a significant amount of influence in this region, whether it is the Caucasus region, whether it is the stans, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, Kyrgyzstan, and so on. Let me give you an example, for example. Okay, let's go to the capital of Kyrgyzstan, Bishkek. First of all, Kyrgyzstan is essentially literally a stone's throw away from India. Literally. I mean, see, what's the distance from, let's say, Mumbai to Leh? What's the distance? It's about 1,700 kilometers, right? What's the distance between Leh and the capital of Kyrgyzstan, Bishkek? It's about 1,000 kilometers. You see, it's much closer. And the border, it's even closer between India and Kyrgyzstan. So let's go to the capital of Kyrgyzstan, Bishkek. Okay, and let's see, AUCA BISHKEK. What is AUCA Bishkek? What is it? There we have it, AUCA. What is the AUCA? Where is it? Okay, let us see what AUCA is. It's the American University of Central Asia. So the Americans, more than 20 years ago, set up an American University of Central Asia in the capital of Kyrgyzstan, Bishkek. And that's just one example of the American penetration in the region. So the question is, how did the Americans, how did they succeed in penetrating Central Asia to this extent when Russia is so powerful and so on? That's the argument, or that's the question, right? The thing is this: how powerful was Russia in the year 2000? First of all, let's see, when was AUCA founded? Okay, established. When AUCA Bishkek, American University. Do you have, okay, Wikipedia? Does it say when it was founded? Established in 1993. The USSR broke up in what, 1990, 91? Couple of years later, the Americans have established an American University of Central Asia in Bishkek. The Americans move fast. So in 1993, the USSR had been dissolved and Russia was in a shambles. Russia, its economy was on its knees. Russia was beset by problems. They had a drunken president in power, Boris Yeltsin. When did Putin come to power? Late 1990s, right? 98 or 97, whichever year it was. That's when Putin comes to power. And he first comes into office. He only later gets power. He slowly is able to acquire power, slowly. And he slowly drags Russia back from the brink. In 2005, Russia was still not regarded as a major power. Around 2010, that's when the West started, getting wary of Russia once again, because Putin had spent a decade remodernizing the Russian military. So until 2010, Russia was not really powerful, and its influence in Central Asia, and it's the fact that it regards Central Asia as its exclusive sphere of influence. It was like India's claim that the Indian Ocean is our strategic backyard. It's a slogan. It's not operational in reality. Hmm? Yeah, right. So that's why Russia is very powerful today. But look at how Russia was in 2000, in 2005, in 1995. It was nowhere compared to what it is today. And that's why the Americans were able to penetrate these Central Asian nations deeply. And that's what the Russians are trying to undo right now. Yeah.